Good morning, y'all. Day 2 of my return to the trail. Quite a bit of difference between this morning and yesterday. Today is overcast and it's cool, and I'm loving life again. Cool weather makes it a lot easier to be out here hiking, I'll tell you that. And we only got one big climb today, and that's right before we go onto Highway 60. We're going to go into Buena Vista tonight. I think that's how you pronounce it, Buena Vista, Virginia. And we're going to spend the night there. But I'll get back with you if the views, I'm sure we'll have some until the storms roll in this afternoon. And hopefully we'll be done by then and warm and dry. So got about 11 miles to go today. All right, I'm going to quit rambling. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll be back if there are any views. Talk to you soon. Hey, everybody. We made it to the Punchbowl overlook. Little view this morning through the trees. You can see the mountains over there in the distance. We'll be going over there today, I'm sure. But just wanted to share this little view with you. All right. White blaze. So we're up here on this ridge. And for you folks who've been watching my video, and for those of you who are just starting to watch or watching for the first time, I love me some ridge walking. And popped up on this little ridge here after a little climb. It is absolutely awesome. Nothing like a little climb early in the morning to get your blood flowing. Whoever said, and I heard a lot of people say this that are hikers and people who I guess just don't know. So, when you get to Virginia, it's flat. You don't have the climbs. Well, let me tell you something. Those people really don't know, I guess, because yesterday was 3,000 feet plus, hot, and it was quite a climb because, you know, when you think of 3,000 feet, if you stretch it over a distance, it's okay. But when you start compact, when it's all jammed into like a half mile or whatever it is, a mile, whatever the distance, short distance, then it becomes a climb. Kind of like this one right here. You know, it's a good little climb early in the morning, but we're gonna get there. All right, y'all. Now that is an impressive tree to have a white blaze. So we're just show you some of the roots here on the trail. We're just pedaling along here, getting ready to cross over a river out here down here below us, and hopefully that's a better water source than the last one. If you're through hiking and you're watching this video, Virginia is dry as far as water sources, especially from Glasgow north. It's really, really scarce. I got some water out of a water source a little while back between Punchbowl and Brown Mountain Shelter, I think it is, or US 60, and I don't want to drink it, but I got it just in case that I don't see anything else. But this river down here hopefully is flowing. It sounds like it's flowing pretty good. So I'm going to probably dump this mosquito larvae water and get some more because, I don't know, sketchy. All right, talk to you soon. Hey folks, well, the rain has caught us. We're getting ready to cross over. This is Reservoir Road, and we're going to cross over a suspension bridge here over the Peddler River. So y'all come on and go with me. All right, here we go. Sorry about that little glip. Yeah, it's raining on us now, folks. Anyway, yesterday was bright and sunny. Today's raining. I guess no rain, no Maine. That's what they say anyway. I could go the whole way on sunny days, but cool suspension bridge right here. Thundering a little bit, so we're not gonna tarry on this thing, or we're not gonna wait around too long. We're gonna get across this thing, but Cool little bridge here. This is the Peddler River, and you can see it's a nice little suspension bridge. So, okay, let's cross the Peddler River on a suspension bridge. How cool is this? This is really cool. Got the river flowing there. You can see that it's, I don't know if you can see there, but it's raining pretty good. So, oh, she wiggles. She wiggles and she wobbles. I hope she don't fall down. But cool little suspension bridge. I know I've said that, but I really like this. So we're gonna get across this thing because it is thundering, and I don't want to be a lightning rod with a steel cable beside my head. So I'm gonna head on across. Hey y'all, thunderstorm just rolled through, and I'm telling you, no fun being up on top of these mountains when it's lightning and you actually see it hit a tree, which I did. Makes you kind of hunker down. So but we're gonna keep moving. Everything smells fresh now with the storm throwing through, but we've had to put on the rain jacket, and we're just moving along here. Sounds like another storm's coming up behind us. I knew it was gonna be a stormy day, but I was hoping it'd hold off till we got to the shelter. We got about 4 miles to go to that shelter, and we're gonna eat lunch there. And there's about another 2 miles up to US 60, I think, so we can get into Buena Vista for tonight. So we're just gonna keep walking here and praying, really praying that the lightning don't hit us. Like I said, we saw it hit a tree and it just kind of splintered that thing. It was up on a peak in front of us, but still, that's no fun. All right, down there on the Peddler River, we crossed that bridge back up that way, but down here is a little dam, and I kept hearing a phone ring, and I was like, am I losing my mind? But there's actually a little station there, I guess, where the workers are there, and there is a phone. So sure am glad to see that, because I thought I was losing my mind for a minute out here in the middle of these mountains and hearing a phone ring. All right, talk to you. Trail is nice and wet now. Yesterday, you can see the rain still falling there in the mud hole, or in the hole, the water puddle there. Yesterday, hot, dry. Today, raining. That little dogwood growing here on the side of the hill. Pretty. But we're continuing just to move along here. Hopefully we get to that shelter soon. I have to take it a little slower on these rocks and things when they're wet. I certainly don't want to hurt anything again. Lost enough time off the trail from the previous injury. So white blaze means I'm going the right way. Anyway, just taking it easy. We'll get there when we get there. I like that saying. Alrighty, talk to you soon. Hey guys, well, I don't know if I talked about that last sketchy water source, but we made it to this place called the Cascades. And if you look right there, there's some water flowing out of that spring. I'm gonna get some water right here. I'm gonna be real careful because this looks a little snaky. But if you see up there, that's a good flow of water, but I'm not gonna go up there. I can get it right here rather than having to climb all the way up there. I'm just gonna get it right down here. I've set the pack down. I'm gonna take a little break here. I would imagine that when it's really wet, this is flowing really good. This little spot's called the Cascades. All right, folks, we got the old water filter out here. So I'm gonna go right under here and get some water, and then be on my way. We got about a little over 3 miles to get to the shelter, but definitely gonna need some water before then, because I'm pretty dehydrated. I know I'm needing to drink a lot of water. So go ahead and I'm gonna get this water. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. If I can get out of here without getting snake bit. These places are really, really snaky, especially in the warm weather. And just like that, I know it took a second, sorry to bore you. Hope I didn't bore you, but just like that, we got us a liter of water so that we can filter it right into our bottle. And I've been drinking Nun energy drink, and it's really helped. So got us a liter of water, and a beautiful little creek, really pretty. And here we go. We're gonna rock hop across this one. I don't even think we have to get our feet wet on this bad boy. Just have to make sure that the rocks are slippery and we don't slide off the rocks. But hey, this one was pretty good. And there's the white blaze. So last rock, we're across, and we're gonna head up the side of that hill. All right. Another creek crossing. And this one, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep my feet dry, because it looks a little, well, yeah, I think we can rock hop this one too. Nice, very nice. A beautiful little creek. So y'all come on, let's go across. We're getting close to the shelter now. I know it's less than a mile. So Buena Vista and Diet Coke is less than 3 miles away. So we got a little pep in our step. For y'all that know me, a good cold Diet Coke will make me move pretty quick. So, although I don't want to move too quick on these, because these look a little slippery. Uh-oh. Yeah, we might get our feet wet here. Maybe not. I'm trying to keep you with me as I cross, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. So here we go. That log don't move, there we go. And then the trail shoots right up through there. And we're across. Just another obstacle in my way to get to my ice cold Diet Coke. So, I know this is definitely a first world problem, but when you're out here walking along by yourself and you start thinking about, for me, one of the things I think about is where my next ice cold Diet Coke's coming from. So I got to thinking about that, and it made me wonder, why is it, at least to me, that Sonic Diet Coke and Chick-fil-A Diet Coke taste so much better than the others? Is it the mix? Is it the ice? Is it a combination of both? Leave me a comment if you want to about what you think. If you like Coke or Diet Coke or whatever. What makes those two seem to taste so much better? All right, flip around here. Look at this, a bench. Now, you know, when you see a bench, and it's got a sign by it, the first thing is you got to pay respect to this bench and sit down. Woo, that feels good. All right, so let's flip around here now and see what the sign says. Memories of the Brown Mountain Creek community. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but if you want to, you can zoom in on it and check it out, because it's kind of interesting. So one thing that I'm trying to make myself do is sit and just observe and enjoy the trail and take my time and look at what's around me and just soak it in. So I've been sitting here on this little bench now for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Everybody else seems to just kind of take off, and there's some folks ahead of me that camped out last night where I did, and they're gone. They're just like, and that's good. If that's, you know, hike your own hike. But for me, I've been sitting here, like I said, for about 5 minutes, just taking my time and soaking it in, flipping around there, and I've just been listening to this little creek. And I'm hoping that you can hear it, because how relaxing. What I don't want to do, journey, because it is a journey, it's over 2,000 miles, is I don't want to rush through it. I don't want to get done and go, wow, I didn't see that. Because, you know, this is a one and done for me as far as a through hike. I may come back out, and I probably will come back out and do some sections, but I'm not going to do another through hike. I don't think the trail boss would condone that, so, or support that, but she's definitely supporting this one. But I think we're done and one and done. But just, I'm taking my time here and observing and just checking out stuff, because as I said, I don't want to get through and go, wow, I didn't see that. Where did you see that? I want to see it all. All right. Talk to you soon. So I've only seen these in Virginia. These are kind of little cool sign. Trail. Trail. Not the trail. So through the trees there, you can see the remnants of an old rock wall. And that's what's left of a community. According to that little sign that I showed you in the video, thrived here many, many years ago. Hey folks, me again. We've been walking along this trail, right along this creek now for quite a while. And really pretty, this part of the trail. And so just wanted to share it with you and let you walk along with me for a little bit. I try to show in my videos, you know, different parts of the trail to give you an idea. This is probably the flattest part, or one of the flattest parts of the trails that I have seen. This is awesome. But you know, well, I know that when it's flat like this, or you're going down, what goes down must go, what comes down must go up, and what goes up must come down. So I don't know if that sounded right, but it's just, you know, you're going to climb eventually. You're in the mountains, for goodness sakes. So, but this is just a really beautiful part of the trail, and I wanted to share it with you. So we're about 1/10 of a mile, maybe 2/10 from the shelter. I'm going to stop and eat lunch, and then it's about 2.5 miles on to Route 60 and on to Buena Vista for that ice cold Diet Coke. Oh, sorry, I was whistling. More creek footage. This creek is just too pretty not to share. And the trail goes right along. And we're gonna get some bushes and some trees in the way, but I'm gonna take you along for a little bit, because this is just a really, 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 really beautiful part of the trail. How cool is this? Another bridge. It's just so neat. Just walking through the woods on the trail. Wow, bridge. And they're nice enough to put a little white blaze. We'll get closer, you'll be able to see this little dirty little white blaze right there that says, hey, cross the bridge on the AT. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna get some more creek footage for you guys. Oh yeah, very nice. Slide over this way a little bit and pan up. That's a pretty neat looking view, eh? And then we'll go back on this side. And that's where we've been coming. We've been coming from that direction pretty much for the last hour or so. Up the, just following the creek. But we're gonna get on across this thing and talk to you soon. We're gonna get one today. Shadow wave. Hey y'all. Just a quick wrap up of today. Today has been quite interesting. We started at Punchbowl Shelter, 797.8, and we stopped at US Highway 60 at 809.1, makes for 11.3 mile day. As you can see, I'm not in the woods right now. We got off at Highway 60, and some folks picked us up. We went out to dinner, and we're here in a bed and breakfast here in Buena Vista, Virginia. And we're going to spend the night here, and tomorrow we're going to head on north to Rockfish Gap. The start of the Shenandoahs will be on our radar in the next few days. But the day was interesting. We crossed a suspension bridge, which was cool. But right when we were crossing the suspension bridge, the thunderstorm decided to get cranked up, and lightning was striking all around. I actually saw a tree get struck by lightning several hundred yards away, but it got my attention for sure. And then the sun came out, and now it's turning cooler, which is good because I think tomorrow we have about a 4,000 foot climb or so. And 52 is going to feel a lot better than 90 tomorrow. And I think it's supposed to be nice and cool and dry for the next week. So we're going to be heading north. But quite an interesting day. It's going to feel good to sleep in a bed tonight. And I got that Diet Coke that I've been talking to you folks about. Matter of fact, I got a couple of them. So I'm feeling pretty good. Had a nice dinner. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.